Hello and welcome to Planning with Jamie. If you are new here, my name is Jamie. I am a working mama to 4 wonderful children, and because of that, I am pretty busy, and I feel like my February monthly calendar needs to get decorated so that I can be functional with it. So this is the big size happy planner. I have Fun Florals out, and I kind of like these colors. Colorful boxes, of course, and then I pulled a few like specific Valentine's Day stuff. All right, so something I haven't done for a while and I absolutely love is when I decorate the outside border of the monthly. I really like how that ends up looking. But I think one thing I do need to take care of over here is I'm going to put this long box before we put any flowers down. And that way we don't have to like cut around them or anything like that. Let's get rid of this notes real quick. Let's put it down here, and that way if we find any quotes or anything we like, we could put up there. And I really love this big bold flower with the yellow, and so I'm gonna just pop that right into the corner. And I'm just gonna be really random and throw these down. I do have another sticker book with more of them in it, so I'm not very worried about like how many I'm using because I have extras, so. I'm just trying to see what direction I want to go. Like I want the yellow throughout the whole spread. And so I'm trying to make sure that that is going to work really well. This one can come over here. And then anything that's hanging off the edge, we'll be cutting that off and using it too. So none of these are going to be going to waste. The backing is wanting to come up with it as I'm pulling these, so I'm just having to be really careful. And let's grab our little scissors here. I love when they're like peeking out like it's all very custom like that. And see, I just randomly grab what I've already used and then end up putting it somewhere else on the spread. So oh, this one's really pretty. It's just dainty and laying flat here, but I don't know that it will. Here, let's do it down here. Or no, let's bring it up here. Hopefully that works out how I'm thinking. We have some of this greenery, and I really like that idea too, because I feel like we need like a little bit of green within the spread. Let's see. And part of this yellow one can go over here. Let's see if it's the right size. Perfect. So I hear a lot of feedback from you guys that you guys aren't using your monthly spreads. Like you guys don't decorate them and you don't use them. So I'm really curious why. Like, do you not have like scheduled items going on, or what makes you like kind of fall to the side and not use them? Because I know, oh my gosh, I would be so lost without mine, I feel like. All right, let's... It's such a dark sticker, I can't really see. There we go. See where the edge of this box is, but if I feel with my X-Acto knife, I can feel where the edge is. It tore the box a little bit, but that's okay. No biggie. I love all these bright colors. So our winter hasn't been very bad, but all at the same time, like it's cold nonstop. So I'm just, I don't know, a little over it. I don't know if that's a fair thing to say, because I know other people have had way worse winters than what Iowa has had for sure. But I don't know, I just want warm weather. I want to be outside and go for walks and shop without worrying about if it's freezing cold. Although I did go to Sam's Club today and I got a winter coat and a spring coat, both of them deeply discounted. I want to say one was $16.81 and one was $19.81. And I don't know if you have shopped for coats recently, but most of the time I feel like at least the coats that I like, I feel like are way more expensive than that. Yeah, there we go. That's gonna be pretty, guys. I'm getting so excited already, and we're not even partway done here. So yeah, I went to Sam's Club this morning, and I just think about how much I used to use on our grocery budget and what I use now. And I don't know if you guys have been watching my menu plan with me. Like I have all of January planned out, and that has helped so much. We have not spent as much on groceries because of pre-planning that way. And then there's probably been at least 5 different times in January that we probably would have ordered out or ordered a pizza or something, and we didn't, all because the pure fact that we already had something on the menu and we had already purchased this stuff for it. So highly recommend, invest the time, and let's see, where do we want this color? Invest the time and actually menu plan ahead of time, because it also takes off so much stress from you. Like you already know what you're going to have for the week. Now this week we did end up switching up our menu just a little bit. Like we ate some stuff earlier than what was to be expected because I was home one of the days I originally wasn't going to be. And where do we want you? And so we ended up eating that meal, well, 2 meals earlier than to be expected. And so that's why I ended up going to Sam's Club. Plus we needed drinks, and we needed fresh food, or fresh fruit, not fresh food. But yeah, the amount of money that we are using is just crazy. So I am tracking. I don't always track what we end up using for food budget, but I'm really curious. Like I want to challenge myself to use less. And so the only way that you can really, really challenge yourself is to basically know what you're doing in the first place. So it's going to be, I don't know, really interesting and probably eye-opening at the end of the month to end up seeing. And the one thing I'm curious, we ended up eating out a few times because of, I want some greenery down here. But anyways, I ended up eating out a couple of times just because the pure fact that we had a dance competition. And I mean, we paid for a couple of the times. Otherwise, Grandma ends up paying for it. That sounds different than what I want it to sound like. But she, I don't know, she likes to take us out to eat, I guess is the best way to say it. And so, yeah, Grandma ended up paying for a little bit of it, but it's still like the amount of money has been crazy. All right, we're just gonna keep going around. I really like this pop of green with everything else. Let's put, I think, green down here. And then I feel like we need some yellow, like here. Like I said, I am loving this yellow because I feel like I need some pops of color in my life because it's just a little bit too cold. That is so pretty. Love it, love it, love it. All right, which one do I want to put down here in the corner? I feel like we need to pull like these colors down there. Right, there is that, and then we need some of those colors throughout also. This one's kind of throwing me off up there. What else do we have to add with it? Oh, there's a second one. I wonder if we can like cross them over, if that'll be really pretty. All right. So I recently posted my 2022 fitness planner flip through, like after 2022 was all complete and stuff. And you guys are loving that video. If you haven't checked it out yet, please check it out. You guys are loving it. I loved doing it. One of my subscribers ended up requesting it, and I'm really, really happy that they did, because I mean, I was on the fence whether you guys would want to see it or not. And so I ended up doing it, and it was very eye-opening, but yet motivated me a lot as far as, sorry, trying to figure this out as I talk, and sometimes that's hard. But anyways, it ended up helping me out so much and getting me motivated to get back into stuff. So I'm getting back into my journey. It's been a little bit harder to jump on the bandwagon this time compared to the last time, but I'm doing it and it feels great. It feels great to be able to work out again. It feels great to be active. I just want to feel as great as I did last summer, because guys, I felt pretty gosh darn awesome last summer. And that's amazing to be able to say. Should we put it down here? I think let's put it in the middle part because it pulls more of that yellow that we want throughout. We have a lot of sirens going on outside of my house. I wonder, I mean, you could tell it's in the distance, but I wonder what all is going on. I think let's put you up here. And then we have a little part down here. So February, I mean, it's kind of a busy month for us, but in the same time, not completely. It's more, my husband's an accountant. And so he works really long, hard hours, you know, the beginning of the year up until end of April. And so it's more a busy month just because I'm basically a single mama during that time frame right here. And like I swore, there was one more area that I needed to cut. And so, yeah, that season's coming right up. It's basically already here. So he's been doing some long hours already. We opened up our own business and he is doing really great. And I'm so proud of him. It's gone way better than what I thought it was going to. You know, it's always a nerve-wracking thing to change something. And he just had faith and he did it. And I'm so, so proud of him for that. All right, I feel like we need more of this red color in here. Let's do it down here first. Here we go. And then this red one. Go over here and we'll just slice that off because I kind of like when they're not within the middle, and that way I could decorate the middle a little bit different, like the actual calendar section. So planner question I have for you guys is, when do you guys normally start decorating all of your like monthlies? Like, do you just sit down and do them all at one time? Do you like halfway through the month, do you wait until that month is here? I'm just really curious what people end up doing. I feel like I'm a little different every single time. And I want to get more consistent because I feel like the month comes up on me out of nowhere and like I don't have my monthly already. And that kind of throws me for a little loop. All right, where do we want? That is pretty. I almost did a Mickey and Minnie spread for Valentine's, but then I decided that, I don't know, I really, really love the simplicity. I might leave this for a minute because I have a little bit hanging over there too. Maybe I want just like a couple of them hanging. I need like a smaller, this might be my smallest one, a smaller one up here. There we are. And then we need, what color do we want down here? We could do it a little more yellow. Over here we need like the reddish color. Over here we need to do still too. So we've still got a little bit to take care of here. Not down there, not there. So I think you're gonna come over to the side here. Let's slice ya. It's been a while since I've done like an outside border like this. I really like it. Ooh, sorry about that. That's probably really loud. These are actually really heavy precision scissors. They are so beautiful. I don't know if you guys have looked at them. And they come with a little case also. It's a 2-pack. So this is the other one that it ends up coming with. They're super sharp, but very precise. They're always linked down below. I got them on Amazon. Well, my husband got them for me on Amazon for Christmas, and I really like them. Before that, I was just using, I think, are these the Cricut ones or are these just some sewing ones? But they weren't very sharp and they're not as precise and stuff. And so I like these ones a lot better. All right. I have some pink here. Do we have any good area for this pink? I don't know if we do. Who would think? It's a little different over here. Let's see if it'll fit right there. Is that too much pink together? There's that. And then we have red right there. I almost feel like pull up this red. And get a bigger red going on down there. Let's see. We're using a lot of these. We do have more. And I might, in fact, grab the bigger red one. This is the Mega Floral sticker book that I also have, like these same exact stickers. I'm just trying to make sure we're lined up because then we're just going to go really big in the middle. Do I want it up that far? Nope, that's a little too much. I do have to say that my paper quality has seemed a little bit better, which is funny because I'm still using all right. I think let's do it, but not do it as high as I had. There we go. Now I want a little red up there too. Let's cut off this. There we go. And then I don't want to waste that whole sticker for just a little red. Well, it looks like either way it's a pretty good sticker size that will be cut into. So I guess we just make it work. So what do you normally do for Valentine's Day? Like I said, I don't really do anything just because my husband's an accountant. He is always working and working late for it. And so we just kind of celebrate, you know, at a different time. But what do you normally do for it? Like, do you guys go big? That one. I feel like maybe another yellow down here. cut it straight across so that we get that strong edge that we're looking for. I do make it fun for my kids though. Valentine's Day, like we do heart-shaped pancakes that are pink or red. We usually bake together. Normally, before we homeschooled, and we would always do a full fun Valentine's Day party, basically. But now they go to public school, so I don't get to do that with them, which kind of makes me sad, but yet I'm excited for them to do it with their friends. All right, let's put our yellow over there, and then I was considering it here, but I feel like there's a couple yellows already right there. That's kind of the case across the board. So let's put our yellow back. We need right here, I feel like we can use some more red right there. I think right around the center will be the good cut mark for this. I know I flip my page back and forth a lot on you guys, but it's about the only way I can really be precise. All right. Then we have, I don't know, I kind of like it how it is. I think we might be good, except for right here. And I think just a little bit of greenery might be enough for there. All right, there's that part. I think we're gonna be good for there. Then let's put our cap on our X-Acto knife because I'm always waiting to cut myself. Let's go ahead and put love. And I guess the question is, I picked out pink. Should I go back and get like yellow and green? Nope, let's stick with it. Let's stick with it, guys. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to go right into the middle. I like the simplicity of this design, you guys. This is really pretty. So these are the large MAMBI stickers, and I waited forever to buy them because, I mean, they could be like $10 a pack, and they don't always go on sale, at least at like my local Joann's they don't, and that frustrates me. And so, I don't know, I just decided to quit being cheap and go ahead and buy them. So, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. All right. We have some appointment days and such. I did pull like Valentine's Day, but we have that sticker on there. So I'm going to wait for a few minutes. And then we have no school on the 20th. But I want to see, actually, let's go ahead and just do it. I was going to wait and see if there's anything else on the 20th, but we can always work around it because the sticker doesn't take much room here. I'm not pushing it down on purpose because I think I need a little box under there. I need to make sure if it's all four of my kids don't have school. We're in 2 different school districts. And so yeah, I need to check on that here real quick too. All right, we have the colorful boxes. This is the Mega sticker book, and I wish I would have bought this like 12 years ago. So we have an appointment here. I work this weekend. We have a dance competition this weekend. So I think let's start with a bigger box for that. And then let's see, work, show choir. We don't have as much going on this month compared to other months. We definitely don't want black. Here, let me show you guys what all I'm flipping through. So just to see like what all I want to use. I don't want to use black on this spread because I want this to be really dainty and pretty. Gold would be pretty, but I feel like we don't need that. I thought about going really colorful, but I think we're gonna go with like all the pinks. So like we have a good size one there. Those are pastels. Those don't match these flowers, so we're not gonna go with that. Ooh, some browns and tans. I didn't know those were in here. Those could come up and be helpful. Alrighty. Let's do on the first, we have an appointment. So let's just slap this one down. And then we have quite a few of these pink. Here's a couple more. Stay open, Buck. And if in doubt, we always have our other colorful boxes too. And then we have this weekend over here. And they started with some gold foiled ones up here, didn't they? Where is it? There we go. Right there. Do I want something like that? Do we have any others we could use for that? I feel like that'd be the only gold foil one, so that won't work. So I think it's gonna have to be this one. It's the 10th, 11th, 12th. So we'll just put that there. And then, oh, the 28th, we have an appointment. And I'm gonna forget this because here I have a little cheat sheet right here. And I'm gonna have to write this down or I'm going to forget it. So we have an orthodontic appointment for 2 of my kids. So 2 out of 4 are in braces. So yesterday, my daughter got her bottom braces and then my son got his top braces. So it has been interesting to say the least. Some sore mouths going on here. All right, we have those. Like I said, we have the appointment, but do we want this? I feel like that's a little bit too much for it. I want this size box. We have a circle. That's not gonna work. We do have these ones that have the cut. Oh, we're getting closer. We got different sizes here. Oh, and then we go into gold. So let's look in this colorful box and see. I think they're towards the front. Yep, right here. Oh yes, these will work. This is kind of perfect. So a combination of both these, we're gonna get this taken care of. All right, let's also, all right, so Precision Arts will be done. And then on the 1st, the clinic appointment is done. The 4th and 5th, I work, but then we also have solo rehearsal. So I feel like we need 2 different ones for that. So this can be the solo rehearsal and then the lighter color one can go here for work, and this darker color one can go over here for work. All right, so we've got, whoops, it was already open, silly Jamie. There we go. On the 7th, I have a work That is a work vacation day though, so I'm trying to match up the right pinks. Okay, right here. So this is a work vacay day. There's that. The 16th and 17th we need. So this will be the lighter color again. There we go. And the 17th can definitely take a dark color one. We'll put it all the way down here. And then on the 18th, we have a show choir. I want that to be a bigger size. This is a lot of pink in the middle. Do we love it? Too late now, we're gonna go with it. Underneath here, I wanted a little sticker box so that I can note which kids it is for, and I ended up pushing this down. I didn't mean to. I think with my arm, I did. So the last few months that I have done my monthly spread, I've actually laid all the boxes down first and then I decorate around them. And I've really enjoyed that. Like, it's worked really well for making sure that like top priority is functional. But I knew this month I wasn't decorating the center part. And so that's why I ended up doing it opposite. Like I said, I need to look to see if that is all kids. All right, 25th, we have show choir and we have solo rehearsal. So depending on timing, she might have to pick and choose what she's allowed to do for that day, which is really stinky that she has to, but let's do you and you. I feel like all kids kind of get to that point where they have to start picking and choosing between sports or extra activities because everything ends up on the same date. Or like all practices end up at the same time. Maybe she'll get lucky and it'll all work out and she can do it all. Oops, went a little far on this one. All right, so that is show choir and rehearsal. And then we have the 28th. Do we have another one of these big ones? That's kind of what I want. Used them all there. Let me grab another one of the colorful boxes. Have no fear, you guys. I have like 8 of these, and then I have this mega one because I love using boxes to really make it pop and stand out, but I get really frustrated when I run out of them. And so this is a really good way not to run out of them. Just buy a whole bunch of them. There we go. I have thought about Mojo Jojo plans. She has like all the black boxes and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like I need some of those in my life. Like, I love that all those are boxes, boxes, boxes. Now down here, it looks a little less than up here because I do have more days that for work. Because let's see, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so after the 19th, I know here, I'll have 3 more boxes basically, because this day is a work vacation day. So I'll have 3 more boxes somewhere in this little area. And so it'll help balance it out. All right, let's take a peek. I feel like that is a little bare, but maybe I can always write like what I'm grateful for or something like that there. I think I want to look through, this is the Botanical Mega Book, and I want to look through and see if there's like appointment and, you know, all the different things that I end up needing for labeling. Email, meeting, errands, none of these. They have a lot of stuff in here. I know that. We have no anniversaries or anything like that. We do have work, but then there's also vacation. Is there a vacation? Probably not. Order, pay, call, list, grocery. Oh, I just saw a vacation. Right here. All right, so I think between these, we can get this done. So let's put vacation 16th. And put work with it and see how this ends up fitting. It doesn't. Okay, let's pick that back up then. It's just a little bit too big to end up making it work. I could only switch those ones over to a little bit bigger of a box because there's two of them. So probably let's do that so that we can have like, I don't know, a cute idea. Let's look at our boxes. Probably this size to fit them. All right, so it is the 7th. All right, and we don't really have that color. What if we pull this one? I'm gonna move that down there. And we could put this back in, and then it was the 16th. Oh, and it's the same color, so we're gonna run into that same issue here, but that's okay. Let's just make it bold and bright. Okay, and then let's try this work vacation again. That works now. There is one of them, and then the 7th. Work and get a vacation one out. Okay, and then let's do my other work ones. Maybe I should have taken a picture before I did this. I don't know. All right, I know the 4th and the 5th I work. That's a solo rehearsal, so I don't know that I have anything that can go there. We have an appointment here. Do we have appointment? Oh, look at these. Guys, why didn't you tell me? In the back, there's ones that already say work on them. That's okay. Remember appointment. Do we have that in pink? Important. Remember. Well, I know this remember and important. We can definitely get down somewhere. All right, let's see. What all do we have? Let's do important. All right, I'm just kind of pulling some random stuff that I'm thinking about so that I don't forget. So this has some arrows in it. And I feel like, so that I know this is on the 16th, I need one of these arrows. This is out of the journaling book. And so let's put that down so that we know that is on the 16th and I don't mess that up. So we'll use remember. So what else did we want to, and we have an important there too. Which one would match? I feel like important. See, there's appointment, but they're not pink. And I don't want to bring the gold ETA, start, finish, work, email. So that doesn't work either. That's kind of sad. So let's do, I think for the 25th, we have solo rehearsal and show choir. That's already a busy area though. The 18th. Which of these two? Okay. So we are going to, down here, put remember, and then up here, we're going to put important. So all kind of mean the same thing. All right, I think the last thing to do is we have a few of these holes here that need punched out because we have put a sticker over them. So I'm gonna use the We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile hole punch. I always have this also linked down below for you guys because I love this thing. I use it every single week on basically every single spread. And I used to not put anything over these holes, and now I have started to because it's such an easy fix to do. Before I was really scared that if I punched it in my big long pink Happy Planner hole punch that basically I would end up messing up where the punches are. Whereas this thing like makes it perfect 100% of the time. So absolutely love it. Highly recommend that as like one of my top things that you guys should buy. So, all right, there you guys have it. This is February 2023. This is my big vertical catch-all. All right, there you guys have it. This is February 2023. This is my big catch-all planner. So what that means for me is that I use this for absolutely everything to do with my family and work and just life, basically. So I really recommend you guys start using your monthlies. Like, look how cute this is, but at the same time too, it's so easy to see what all we have when we have something going on. So even if you guys don't have like scheduled items, there's other stuff you can put in here. So as far as chores, I have certain days that I do certain things. And so Wednesday is our trash day. So every Tuesday I clean out our fridge, I take everything out of it, I scrub it down, and I throw away anything that isn't good anymore from the previous week so that it's out for trash Wednesday morning. Because I know that my fridge is all clean on Wednesday morning, I also do my grocery shopping on Wednesday. So I could very easily put like that it's trash day and then every other week is recycling, but then I could put grocery shopping on every single Wednesday because I know that is something that I end up doing. And then on Monday and Fridays, I end up doing my floors. So Mop Monday, Floor Friday is what I end up calling them. There's also Wash Wednesday, and that is basically like doing my laundry every single week. That isn't enough, just doing it once per week. It ends up getting a little bit behind with me working outside of the house also. And so what I end up doing on Saturday or Sunday, most of the time on Sunday, it's Slay the Day Sunday. And so that's my like catch up with everything around the house type day. The other funny one that I do that you guys have probably heard me talk about is Toilet Tuesday. So we have 4 bathrooms in our our house. And I got to a point when we first bought this house, because we went from 2 bathrooms to 4. When we first bought this house, I started like, oh my gosh, how long has it been since I deep cleaned this bathroom? Oh, I feel like I did this one 3 times this week, but yeah, I didn't do that one, and all this kind of stuff. So Toilet Tuesday means on Tuesdays is when I go through and I deep clean every single one of our bathrooms. I do it also throughout the rest of the week, like those quick wipe downs, but that's like that deep clean and all that kind of stuff. And that way too, that day ends up working really well for me because I need to take the trash out for Wednesday morning. So see, there are different ways that you guys can use it. Also, you can put it in maybe every single day, write something that you're grateful for, or write something that you did for self-care. You know, there's a lot of ways to use it. So I highly encourage you guys to. All right, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also hit that red subscribe button, or I think sometimes now it's gray or black. Either way, hit that subscribe button, and then there are 2 videos up here on the screen for you to choose from, and I'll see you in that one. Bye.